Carmelite water. Gives you the focus state. Your next skill will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5.
Carmelite water. They say that if you drink this, it gives you a real boost. Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented himself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
Oh, okay, did not know.
Saint Jerome and the Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices. Saturn devouring his son. Again?
Wow.
I saw the same theme in the hall. I wouldn't like to be his son. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes. The conversion of St. Paul by Caravaggio. It's incredible. It doesn't look like a copy, but I was sure the original was in Rome.
Subterfuge. Damn it. Oh, I'm definitely getting a point in subterfuge, no question. Like 110%.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Very jolly. Oh. Wait, what am I interact? Oh. We got agility.
Amber crystals.
Oh, cool. That's 2.
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Wait a second. Do these connect to other rooms? There's some pages back there.
Honey, the remedy of the gods.
Intoxicated. Oh! You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest, or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. Oh, cool. The dialogue timer is not the end of the world. But like, if we look at this, will it even show us? No. Okay, but that means that we're not seeing the dialogue timer. All right. Collect 10 manuscripts. I gotcha. Make a dialogue choice 20 times before the end of the dialogue timer. I mean, that'll happen, obviously. So that's probably our bedroom. Same thing, maybe? This is probably someone else's room. Alright, so there are negative effects from, like, because we were taking down all that jelly.
Hey, a Russian ruble. I wonder what it'd be worth today.
Interesting, man. Very interesting. This is where we came out, right? We came out of the yeah. So this is locked. I just want to confirm. Okay. Yeah, that's somebody else's room, I think. And then the bedroom here, does it have 2 doors that we could open? Yes, it does. And I wonder if these negative effects go off after sleeping. Or if we have to use one of those other things. So success. Went up to the manor, found clues about my mother on the dock, convinced Piaggi to trust me with the letter, met Mr. Washington, remained in the Grand Hall, found a strange book on the quay, asked questions about mother. We did not find all the clues about mother on the docks. That's interesting. Alternate paths. Could have joined Sir Holmes in the small salon, could have made an unexpected encounter. The encounter didn't happen because we didn't have the skill, it said, and then could have joined Sir Holmes. If we would have went there, we could, then it would have said we had to talk to Washington. Objectives completed, traits unlocked, character traits revealed, new characters met, items found, vulnerabilities exploited. So we have 4 points available. Subterfuge. Where are we? Right here. So it's more expensive to do things over here, right? 2 points left before level 1, which unlocks dialogue options. Erudition has come up a couple of times. I feel like some of these would be very good. Conviction. Etiquette might be good. Linguistics. If we get to level 2, it reduces cost and effort points by 3, which is a significant amount. Same thing here, same thing here. This is all about just reducing the effort points, right? For these ones, even though we have points in them, it's still level 0, which means we have to get all points in there before we unlock anything. So this, we'd have to put 2 extra points into, but I think that would be really good. Notice falsification. And then we can go to reduce the effort, right? What else? Is there anything else that we're like close to? This one. 1 point in manipulation. So now we have at least level 1 in subterfuge and manipulation. Oh, there's so many good ones. And you don't have a gauge for like how much experience we're going to be getting. This is cool. Now here's the manuscripts. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. So it seems like maybe each night, this is the quote-unquote new quest, right? Each one you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Oh. Okay. Etiquette, psychology, skill point. Now these are just 1 skill point. So, as an example, if we were close to like leveling 1, then it would be wise to put it in there. But, let's see. So this is etiquette, conviction, psychology, science. I'm thinking psychology might be a good one. Putting 1 point into like science isn't going to do anything, right? But it's only 2 then skill points that we need to put in. This one we can't do yet, but you can see how finding all these pages is huge, because then you get a big boost. So I think I'm going to go into psychology here, which puts us only 2 points away from level 2. It seems like something that we can use very regularly, and it makes it like super cheap, effort points wise. And I imagine that that's, well, we don't have anything on occultism. We could do like, the other argument, right, is you take something that you don't want to invest points into later. Or that it's cheaper to unlock. Makes it cheaper to unlock instead of bolstering one that you already have. It's a tough argument. Either way is good, I think. Either way, none of them do anything for us at this exact time. So we could take one of these. I kind of like etiquette because it seems like, you know, everybody here is very like hoity-toity. Yeah. I'm gonna do the psychology one so that the next time we can make it cheaper. Yeah, we can only equip 1 manuscript. Now, is this another dream? I wonder if we've been partial to blackouts before. Yeah, okay, this is another vision. Whoa.
Your turn?
So we like
The
him.
servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon.
Their search time is restricted, given that they must keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do
This is
thank
Mortimer,
you
I
for
guess.
bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of de Richet's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
Oh.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the famous Lord Mortimer.
He will meet him tomorrow.
Him being himself, I think.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our game of chess?
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear. I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late hour.
It is never too late, and we have much to discuss. One last move?
What?
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this.
Okay.
Come, take a seat, my friend.
Man, what are we supposed to take out of these visions? That's really intriguing. Is the soldier is Napoleon, I guess.
A little nighttime stroll, Mr. President?
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Peppermint, lime flower, and
Thank you.
valerian.
And to you too, sir.
I wonder if we're gonna need to know that. I'm writing it down.
I'm coming.
Do I have to answer that right now?
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse me, but I am unable to join you at present. However, rest assured that we are doing all we can to resolve the case that concerns us. By the way, enclosed, you will find a key that will enable you to retrieve the personal effects your mother left behind. Yours faithfully, Lord William Mortimer. Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Got it.
Inspiration of St. Matthew, or Matthew writing his gospel, dictated to him by voices.
Okay, we'll check the rest of these in a sec. I want to get the door. Do we have anything here? Yep.
Great. Honey.
And it does look like our affliction or whatever went away. Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Let me check this box first.
Golden elixir.
Ah! Okay, yeah, that's huge. It's already paid for itself. It's George.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
What's going on?
Do you remember the young lady we spoke of in the hall?
No. What's her name again?
Elizabeth Adams.
Oh, yes.
Well,
Elizabeth.
she's the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
What?
that's
Oh,
bizarre. Fair
that? Okay,
Good
so like he saw a
I was
ghost.
present at her funeral.
enough. It is disturbing indeed.
Whoa.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information. At least I hope so. Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can still catch her.
We
I
can
just
trust
need
George,
10
right?
minutes.
But if my vision is true, There are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
Yeah, but if that's true...
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Keep Elizabeth downstairs as long as possible. She must not return to her room.
Okay, okay.
Trust me.
Just be careful. Be very careful. Son of Lafayette.
According to Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Now, I wonder, will new things pop up in this hallway, or because we've already searched all of it?
Louis, you're straying from your objective.
Oh, okay. It's this way. I wonder if, like, we'll have to check these hallways diligently. Maybe people set things down or whatever. Okay, the small salon was, like, behind us, right? When we were hanging out by the fire. That was the entry, so it's probably here.
My son.
Giuseppe.
Oh, you are a godsend.
What's the matter,
I don't think it's Giuseppe.
I believe Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She's being manhandled in the small salon.
By whom?
I don't know exactly. A thug, a Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say he's a member of the French Revolutionary Government. You should do something, my son.
Oh, me? I have to do it?
Come on, this guy's a cardinal? Weren't you about to enter the room, Your Eminence?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, no. I was just passing by.
But since I do happen to be here, shall we go in together now?
Exactly.
I'd rather go and find help. It's safer.
Well, let's see.
Okay.
It's always the same ones who get dumped in it.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
Okay there, Sketch.
Who do you think you are?
There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Look at the scar on her head.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
Whoa.
What the hell is going on?
Huh? I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing...
We need her to stay
yes,
here.
Washington will have enough time to search, but this girl's gonna suffer. Damn it. What should I do?
I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person.
You filthy whore!
I apologize. Have mercy.
Immoral.
Please have
Oh
mercy.
god, I'm immoral.
I apologize. Nah. Mercy, have mercy. Nah. Where's that smart mouth now? I'll teach you a little respect. Huh?
Oh, I'm so bad.
Enough.
Oh no.
Sometimes the end does justify the means. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to apply that rule, but at least Washington will
Jesus.
have enough time.
Oh, we're bad. Okay. That could have been worse. Oh, nice. Exhausted. You just encountered an immunity. Oh, that's so cool. One effort point is locked. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself.
Please.
It's too late for that.
That's so cool. I mean, it's bad, but like... Sorry.
Forgive me. He took me by surprise. I didn't think he'd really hit you.
Please, don't touch me.
I'm not touching you. Don't leave. I hope that's enough time. I hope that's enough time. Yeah, he's
Well,
down here, so.
Did you get time to search the room?
Yes, I found out many things.
Good.
Did Elizabeth give you any trouble?
Elizabeth? No. Well, you could have mentioned she was the raving maniac, huh?
What do you mean?
She was getting
the
the
Frenchman.
pummeled.
He was about to beat her when I arrived.
What the devil are you talking about?
I thought he was gonna kill the poor girl.
Did you intervene?
No.
I did what was necessary to give you enough time to search her room.
Good work, my friend. I knew that I could count on you.
So tell me, did you find any information?
Oh, yes. What I found is likely to upset you.
What do you mean
It's
by
a good
that?
sign.
Elizabeth is indeed the daughter of John Adams.
Why pass her off as dead?
I found her medical file. It appears that for many years, your mother was her personal doctor.
And
From what
she's
I
into
read,
the occult.
She behaved more like a butcher
The
than
scar
a
on the head.
What are you talking about? I'm not a child. What's going on here?
John believed that his daughter was possessed. He appealed to your mother to save her, but the treatment she inflicted on the poor child...
Oh boy.
My God.
Look, stop beating around the bush. What exactly did she do to her?
Do you believe your mother capable of torturing a child?
I mean, unfortunately, yes, I do, from what it seemed.
My mother got her hands dirty for the common good, so don't be too quick to judge her.
For the common good? We're talking about the vivisection of a child. Of tattooing her from head to foot with a red-hot iron.
Stop this.
For her 5th birthday, she inflicted the stigmata of Christ on her.
Jesus.
And for her 10th birthday, a hysterectomy.
What?
What kind of gift is that
My
for a
mother's
child?
not a monster.
I do not doubt that your mother meant well.
Okay, that's...
But the techniques described in the file, it is pure torture.
I don't know her well. I don't know. I don't know. George.
Please.
I don't know.
I need some time alone.
I need to think.
I have seen some horrors in my time. But if what is written in these damned documents is true, be brave, my boy.
Wow. Okay.
A drachma.
Okay. So Mother's... We did say, like, she was into, like, powers and the occult and stuff like that. We have a bunch of these now. So we have these golden elixirs. We have the Carmelite. All of this kind of stuff. We have a locked skill point here, or effort point. But it seems like we're going to bed again, which means hopefully that gets cured. We'll see if that's how it works. Oh, we can just sit and rest. Jesus. So anyways, yeah, we knew that Mother was into, like, the occult and, like, some weird stuff. But she obviously keeps secrets from us, as much as we want to believe that we're working together. That is not always the case, it seems. Even in terms of her being here, like, she didn't tell everybody.
Crucifixion of St. Peter. He was crucified upside down, out of humility.
And is she...
Surprising for an entrance hall.
If she is... Oh, here's the other one of devouring the...
Saturn devouring his son.
Devouring the sun, yeah.
God, how awful. Everything in this painting is disturbing. It's the first time I've seen brushstrokes like this.
If she's the leader of the Order, you would think she would communicate herself coming here.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
Look at that. But that's not the case. And Washington's in the Order. Emily is in the Order. We're in the Order. The Cardinal is not in the Order. And so you gotta wonder, like, who... I have to trust the people in the Order, right? Maybe? Probably not. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be very difficult to make these decisions, I'm telling you right now.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh. Well, guess what I
Your
found
Eminence,
in there?
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
Yeah, you should have went in. He's bitten the dust. I can't even say this. I can only say the end justifies the means, which is sketchy.
It could have been worse. Let's say that Miss Adams will remember it for a couple of days.
What? Did you not intervene?
Of course not. What did you want me to do? That thug could have snapped me in half in 2 seconds.
He's not gonna like that.
You prefer to let that fragile young lady take a beating rather than risk getting slapped around a bit yourself? Mr. Derice, your mother would not have been proud of you.
Listen, next time it happens, join me instead of hiding behind the door.
Exactly.
You're gonna talk big, back it up.
You should be ashamed. I will pray for your soul, my son.
This is the problem with this guy.
I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important.
Of course.
Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
We don't have diversion. Okay, diversion seems like a good one.
Here it is.
It's coming up a
my
lot.
son. Ah,
Faithful.
I see that it's still sealed. I was right to put my trust in you, Luis. Give me 1 second, please.
So we might have kind of like lost a point with him for the intervention thing, but then gained it back
what
from
would
there.
have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
The problem with him is that, yes, he's like a cardinal, and so you kind of want to have this like innate respect for him as an authority figure and like a powerful member of this huge, you know, religion at this point in life, 1793. But he's sketchy. He's sketchy, you know? Okay. I wonder when the best time to use this is. Where is it? This one. I think we should use this when we don't see anything. We're presented with a couple of options, right? Generally. Let me read about Elizabeth. Immune to manipulation. Daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States, was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with a bipolar disorder, devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety. Her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. See the scar on her head and, like, the beating, I guess, because of what we just saw. And this dude. One of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. Blind in one eye. He quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and in the capture of Louis XVI, the current king of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dares say. This judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors to the revolution to the guillotine. Peru interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. Bonaparte, yeah, he's young here. Young lieutenant, French army. In his early youth, he was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking a history by proving his true worth. Surprising for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. This dude. Very influential British aristocrat, confirmed royalist, spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world. From the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading post in America, he stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt, and being very attached to his family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links of the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Holm always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. Okay.
I'm exhausted. Better go to bed. I'll search my room tomorrow. If Mother stayed here right before me, you never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
I would not want to be sleeping next to that painting, let me tell you right now. Hard pass. Now, let Adams take a beating. Didn't pick her talisman up. Well, we couldn't, because we could probably only do that after we step in, right? I'm guessing, because maybe there'd be like a kerfluffle, that thing drops. You're always going to have successes, you're always going to have failures, and you're always going to have alternate paths. Cool. That's really cool, because by having all these branching paths, you have to have fail states, and you have to have alternate paths that you won't see. I really like that. New characters, okay, good. Items, good. Now we have 4 points, so I could do... We have the... Oh, is this just a temporary point then? That blue, is that what that is? Diversion seems really good. And then if I go here, it's like, okay, whatever. I wonder if that temporary point, that blue is temporary. Maybe instead of this, I should go here to get another point in etiquette. Because then I have diversion, I have etiquette. Oh, look at this. This one's 5 points to get to level 2. That's, okay, I see. That's where it becomes way more expensive to go outside your tree. Right? Because to get to level 2 here is 4 points, and these points don't seem to come in like all willy-nilly. But that blue point, I'm really thinking that that's temporary. Yeah, okay.